Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're starting to really get busy around here now, and this video is probably going to be a mixture of about 2 to 3 different days. Time I get everything together, I want to work at the farm a little bit, but I'm here at the house today, and I've got some things I want to do today. Today is Wednesday, June the 4th, 2025. I always like to put a date in here. That way, when I'm going back looking, I have that for my purposes anyway. But today, I've got some things I want to set out here. I like to get it done pretty quick, but we just have to do what we have to do. But I've got some more squash. I've had 3 hills that didn't come up, and I'm going to put 2 plants in 2 of the hills. The other hill here at the end, I'm going to save it for some deal, and I've got one right over here beside the deck that just volunteered and came up. I'm gonna move it. I've got 2, and then I bought 2, so I'm gonna put these out here so I have some deal for my pickles if we get to make dill pickles this summer. By the way, I went ahead and harvested my garlic. Had 5 real nice bulbs of garlic, and I just broke the corms off and put those back in the ground, and hopefully we'll even have more next year. So just can't never tell. But guys, we're going to go ahead and get started out here. I've got a lot I need to do, a lot of prep work. I need to fertilize these beans and the okra as well, and then I want to try to plow that in and get busy. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, so that's why I'm saying this is probably going to be stretched out. I don't know what I've got at the farm. One more thing, I need to finish up that fence. I still have not electrified it as of yet, but gotten everything together, hopefully, to do that and get that wrapped up so we've got something for the deer to bite into and get into. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here and get busy and just let you watch, and I might explain a little bit of what I'm doing as we go along. So let's get started. Guys, I'm going to use this vintage piece of equipment right here on my tomato plants, but this is just how I'm going to do it. Well guys, there it is. And ordinarily I would not water these things, but that one right there with that little electroculture rod beside of it, I don't know if we're gonna, that just got plowed up from last year or year before. I don't know if it works or not, we'll see. But if it's so great, it might help that one. And we're supposed to get some weather in here. So anyway, on deal, for me, I have found it does better when it's bunched up like that. I did not put any fertilizer to it today. Probably do that next week sometime. And those squash were a little leggy, but what can you do? And these others, hopefully they're all straight neck gala squash, so I'm not keeping the seed to them. So anyway, and the okra, I'm probably going to have to go in and thin that down just a little later on. I'll give it some time to come out of there and grow a little bit. But you can see the beans. They are, get you up here where you can see it. You can see they're looking good. Those tomato plants are taking off, and it won't be long. I still haven't got my tie straps for my cattle panel yet, but we'll get it. And so anyway, that's where that's at. And like I say, today is Wednesday and tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so tomorrow might be just a good day to rest. So next time you see me, we're probably going to be at the farm. And so just showing you a little bit what I'm doing here, and don't know all the fun things we're going to get into at the farm, but hopefully we'll find something. So hopefully the next time you see me, we'll be there. Well, hello guys. We're down here at the farm. And you ever had those days where nothing goes to plan? It's been one of them. On the previous video, in this, when you saw me at the house, my plan was hopefully to come down here and work in this. And I've been here working, but not in the garden. Guys, since then, we've had a total of almost 2 inches of rain. Now, I'm going to take you around and show you the field here in a minute. And I apologize. I was hoping to get tractors out and be doing something, but nothing has really went to plan this morning. And it has been super hot and humid. That's an understatement. But I will say, and we'll look at it here in a second, the corn, sweet potatoes, everything's looking good. I've got grass and sweet potatoes I need to get in there and pull out and do that. They would look good, but I can't do it now. I mean, you'd mar up in mud. So that's just the way that is. But I'm just about to get this fence buttoned up. I still have some loose ends to tie up, mainly up there. I'm pretty much done out here. I made a couple of changes on that end down there where I've got the gate up here. Let me just show you real quick. Now, I've still got some work to do. I've got the staple. I went off from the house and didn't bring my staples with me, but this is the underground wire. It's coming from the shed up there. We've got that in, but like I say, I didn't bring my staples, so I just brought it up there and left it. We'll get that the next go round. But this is my gate here. And see, the plan is on these ends, I can take this entire end out when I'm bush hogging, disking, or plowing, possibly even cultivating, if I need to. And I've also got it down on that corner down there. We'll walk down there in a minute. I've got a way to open it down there, and I can take every one of those wires out. And if I have to, I can take a post up, but I hope I don't have to do that. But pretty much got this wrapped up. I've got some loose ends. I need to clean this up, you know, little pigtails and stuff, but I've got it tied together all the way down. I use split bolts. I don't know if there's a proper way of doing this, but this is how I done it because I don't want it giving me problems. And so I use split bolts on it, and I've got to finish tightening up stuff and just some loose ends, but pretty much this is done. And let's walk down there a minute. Well, tell you what, first, before I do that, I have one test that I want to try with my ohm meter and make sure we have continuity. Try to set y'all up where you can see. Make sure my meter's working. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, I don't know if that's showing up or not, but we got there. Yep, good. Good. It's actually reading some ohms. That one's good. All right, guys, I was just going to show you real quickly. Right here, this is an outside post. Well, I mean, it's not a corner post. It's just a line post, I guess you could say. But it's the wooden one. And this one's okay. But let's look down here a second. And guys, look at that. Water's literally standing in the ground. It has been ages since I've seen this ground so soaked. And I've got weed eating to do. But right here, you notice I've got insulators and I've got them on the inside to get it away from this. Now I had put those nail-in type right here, and it was getting too close to here, so I was afraid it might short it out. So that's why I redone that. And I'll show you what I did on another post. Now see, this doesn't bother me so bad. But you can see here, this is my other gate, and I put those on the inside so I'm not worrying about it touching anything. Yes, I've got to cut those little pigtails off and neaten that up, but we'll do that when I'm done. Before I go to clipping wire, I want to make sure. But guys, just look at that corn. It's a little uneven. I don't know why that is, but it just is. But I will tell you this, since I laid it by, I have went in by hand and put out another dose of nitrogen on it because I just felt better about doing that. And I'm glad I did, because I just look at it and it looks beautiful. I mean, this rain, it's loving it, I will say that. The watermelons, I think, are going to be toast. There's a few in there, but I see deer tracks all in there, so they won't leave them alone. So I don't know, I may just leave that be and may cut it up just to keep it from growing up. But that trucker's favorite down there, it's looking great. So I can't grumble about that. And you can see here the sweet potatoes, they have, look at the water standing in there, guys. That's why I'm bedding stuff up. But they're starting to grow. I just need to get in there and get the grass out. Tomatoes look beautiful. They need to be staked up. But I mean, you can't go in there and mess in red mud. I mean, it just does not happen. And if you're not familiar with red clay, you don't know how aggravating this stuff is. There's no messing with it when it's like that. But guys, we'll just walk along here and I'll show you what it's looking like. I mean, I'm gonna have to go through and like that right there, I'm gonna have to pull that out, thin that. Don't know why that's like that, but really the corn is pretty much weed free. And of course I did go through by hand and I pulled out some crabgrass and pulled out some Johnson grass because I do not want that mess taking it. And if it ever dries up, I'm gonna go in there and probably go over it again. So just to give you a little side view, I mean, that is the Hastings Prolific field corn. And I hope we get to plant peas, but right now I'm really not sure. I mean, I can't plant them in mud. So, I don't know, just look at those white flint rock right there. You ever seen the beat? There's plenty more where that came from, but this is what I did on this end. I just took those insulators that came from down there and I just moved them up here. So that's a good 1/2 inch off of that post. I hope that's going to work okay. If not, I can do something a little different from that. So, I mean, if I have to, I can get some more of those porcelain insulators and just put them on the inside. It'd be the same thing I done right there. And so we may have to do that. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I was wanting to check this thing to see if I've got continuity down here. So let's see what we have. There's that one. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay, good deal. Theoretically, we'll get power to it. I should be able to put one lead here and one lead up there and have continuity. So, but you can see we got the wire in the ground. That was a job. Let me tell you, it's rough in the mud, but it's done. And I have that one Cherokee tan pumpkin yonder. It's coming up, and I think there's some more just out from it. That might have been the biggest one, but I've got more sweet potato slips that I can finish this out with, provided it ever dries up. We'll see. But I've got some at the house. They are the Covington Reds. And so hopefully we can get them out. But guys, overall, I mean, the garden's looking good. It's just pure mud. So guys, anyway, that's going to be wrap this up for this week. And I apologize. I was hoping I would have being able to show you more hands-on what I'm doing here, but it was one of these deals where it's hurry up and let's get it done, because everything seemed to just not work in my favor today. So you just have those days sometimes. So anyway, guys, till the next time, this is Brandon, Little NC Farmer, coming to you again, and we're going to be leaving you now, and hopefully the next time we'll have something more exciting to show. And I'm really looking forward to hoping I can get peas planted real soon. So probably about the end of this month is a target date. I think it was around the 24th or the 25th of June that I was looking at. And so that's the plan. So just pray for us and pray for everybody. I mean, I look at different people, they're really struggling with this rain. Just, you have to just get it when you can get it. And so that's the way it is, guys. But I appreciate each one of you watching. I appreciate all my subscribers. And those of you that are new, that have joined, I appreciate y'all joining. And if you're not subscribed to my channel and you like this, just hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And every time I put a new video up, you'll be able to see it. And so, guys, anyway, this is Brandon. Till the next time, y'all have a great time. Thank you from Little NC Farmer.